Hello everybody and welcome back to another video of EU4. We are currently at war with France, but it's going good, although the overall war score is negative. But I'm guessing it's mainly because we haven't gotten the main war goal, which is Paris. And the French are currently also occupying a lot of Burgundy, because the Burgundian army had to retreat, is now going to Milan to besiege them. But I guess they will later then return again to us. But I don't know, I'm just guessing. I would say that we continue the game. So. Yes, Milan is going... Okay, Burgundy made a U-turn and is, as predicted, going back to us to help us with our advancement towards Paris. We are running out of money, but manpower is still looking good. So I guess the war is still winnable. So exploration finished again. Let's keep going for one day. So yes, Navy mission cancelled. Explore Caribbean Sea coast. Okay. It's all taking a form, the American continents. So, Byzantine refugees. My lord, Byzantium has fallen to the Saracens. Oh, okay. Maybe we should do something against that. They are currently fighting the French, which is kind of more reasonable. Nobody likes the French, so let's fight them. No. The last bastion of the Roman Empire, the city of Constantine, is now in Turkish hands. As Christendom reels from the shock, Byzantine refugees flock to the cities and courts of Europe, bringing with them old manuscripts of classical knowledge, tracts by Aristotle, Plato and Galen. Galen is the only one I don't know. And a thorough knowledge of both Latin and Greek. Inviting these refugees to Castile might provide an enormous boost to our own efforts in the fields of culture and science. By all means, let them come. Yes, that's the least we can do. Use diplomatic power and administrative power, but we get technology cost minus 10% and 5 prestige. Yes, let them come. So, how's it going? Burgundy is going to capitulate soon, I guess. See if we can win this war before that. But if they capitulate, our war score should go up a lot. Because these provinces won't be adding to the war score of the French anymore. It appears that Queen Elizabeth I is now martial educator. When ruling Castile, it will give us yearly army tradition decay minus 1%. Okay. And administrative technology 7. Renaissance thought. We can have another idea group. Okay. The notion of a noble oligarchy ruling the society has existed since, well, at least Roman times, and remained popular in some parts of the world. Now this idea is once more gaining popularity among those who matter. Okay. What does that have to do with us getting an idea group? But okay. Since we are already doing a diplomatic idea, maybe the next one should be administrative or military. And it is already 92, so it's time for more colonization. So maybe we should get those extra colonists. But also on the other hand, our armies lost a fight against the French, where we had the bigger numbers. So our army is pretty much shit, and we could need some military ideas to save the future battles. But as long as we have allies, we don't need it. And I would like to expand a lot into America, so let's go with expansion ideas. What's the text? Do I get to read it? No, there's no text. here. And fully... No, this is an explanation. Okay, no text. Unfortunate. I like to read it. I like to read the text. Anyways, you don't have the administrative power to get the extra colonists. But yes, let's spend this one diplomat. Let's go to Poland, maybe. Improve relations with them. And we can start colonizing America. And where do we want to start? The Portuguese are already here, and this is annoying me. But where can I see the colonial regions? Colonial and trade regions. Yes, this is the Caribbean. It is one of the most important ones, since it what is it called? It directs the trade to Sevilla, our trade node, and it gives a lot of power to the person that controls it. So maybe we should start colonizing here. I think one of the first colonies should be here somewhere. I don't know what it was called. Yeah, doesn't matter. Let's go with Barbados. Barbados. Sounds familiar. Apparently I'm not that good at geography or history. So, expel Andalusian minority. What? And religion. This minority is accepted in the oath. We own 12 eligible provinces for the... What? We can expel minorities? Can we do it after we colonized it? I guess not. And we have to send our colonists over there to garrison it. So send colonist, not colonist, the conquistador. These ones, where are they? One is here. The one is there, they doing exactly the same thing. So we will have to, they won't be able to reach it. So let's send them to the coast. And our navy should pick them up there. Send them here first. I don't want them to die. Here in the basically unexplored territory. We lose health there. Now we took care of everything. We are starting to colonize America. Yes. That's a nice thing. So let's keep going. They are besieging provinces, but it's not a fortress, so it doesn't really concern us. The French are getting caught by Aragon. Aragon won. How nice. But now Aragon will get destroyed. Our coast had been raided by Tunis. Oh, these pirates are annoying. We lost both battles. It's unfortunate. And Battle of Puerto Bourbon, Battle of Moxos. What do you want, at least against the indigenous people? And we have a lot more troops now. But everything is alright, I guess. Colonists are still moving, but colonist conquistadors. Navy mission cancelled. Okay. Let's explore more. Atlantic South American Sea. What? I guess this territory here. They aren't there yet. New mercenary company, Yucatan company, Mosquito Coast company. Is that in America? They are based in Campeche. I don't know what Campeche is. I don't know what Mosquito is. Anyways. Battle of Ofaye. Or Ofayik. Maybe I read it wrong. You have to take out a new loan soon. Don't we have vortexes? Yes, we do. Araraquara. I want nothing. France occupied Montpellier. We will have to go there as soon as we win the siege, because otherwise we lose those provinces. It's unnecessary, kind of. Oh, I paused. Idle. Ah, he's doing something again. We won another battle. Oh, they stopped. So they are there. Let's take our ships and get them. So we can send them to our first American colony, which has 1,500 natives. They're very aggressive. Understandable, since we are colonizing them, but still we need to control the territory to prevent rebellions. Siege of Hautpotu is over. So let's send our people down here. So only 13,000 can deal with that. Let's wait for the navy. It's losing health already. The Holy Roman Empire, Ferdinand II of Austria, has been elected as emperor. Again, the Austrians. I think they will keep their dominance over the HIE for some time. You already know this event? It sounds like a bad idea. Exiles in Poland. Our eyes and ears in Poland report that the king has taken in many of our queen's political enemies who had previously been exiled from the Castilian court or chose to seek opportunities elsewhere. They are now pushing for strong action against the current Castilian regime, and they are providing active assistance to the Polish king towards achievement of that aim. They lose opinion of us, but they're so far away, doesn't really matter. So, perfect. Let's send them in. Let's look how our armies are doing. Oh, the French ran away a long time ago. They're kind of slow. So let's go to Paris and besiege that. I go here. Can I go? Then go there. Yes. Oh, but they will attack us there. So let's go to Berry. National epic. Our subjects have taken to telling tales and legends about Enrique III de Trastamara. The legend says that in Castile's darkest hour, he will return to our nation and deliver it from evil. Regardless of the truth in that statement, we could use this in our propaganda. Yes, I love a good story. Yes, I do love a good story. So, did we board the ship again already? No. Cities demand old rights. As we look to centralize the state, we inevitably infringe on the autonomy of the urban dwellers, who have always existed under a different code of rules than their rural brethren. The cities actively resist pressure to be brought under more uniform rules and regulations, demand that their old rights be respected. Deny them their old rights, or lose government reform progress. We have a lot of stability, so we can lose a bit of it. Black news indeed. Stability dropped. Yeah, that's black. So, we have them now. Send them over here. So, where were we? Yes, Paris. Idea. Exploration idea. Are we ahead already? No, we are behind. Then we won't research exploration idea. Paris. Siege of Paris starting. And the French are Burgund is out. Burgundy. That's not good. Okay, France. My queen. France accepted peace with their former enemies, Burgundy. On the following terms, Burgundy will cede Luxembourg and Metz to France. Burgundy will pay 41 ducats to France and its allies. That's not that much. It could have been a lot worse. Especially considering all the territory they had captured. Navarra. We have highest possible relations with Navarra now. So let's look at the balance of power. They are basically equal now. So we have a problem. But if we can keep winning battles until the siege of Paris is over, then we will be ahead a lot. Like we gain 18 points immediately and we'll tick up to 25, I guess. But we have to hold now, which will be difficult, since all the French troops are returning now. We could maybe peace out Milan, because we have no interest in them. But they have no interest in peace either. We occupied Berry. Okay. We occupied Orléans, I guess. I don't want to go in there. But let's go in there, it's safer. We may need to defend the siege of Paris soon. Because the French are coming. But they are going south. So everything alright, I guess. But if they make a turn up now, then we may have a problem. Since we don't have any proper generals. But maybe we should recruit one. Give command to the king. Or to a proper general. 4 to 12. Is that worth it? We would have to relieve one of our conquistadors of his command. Now let's wait first. Everything is alright yet. Well, at the moment. Bleeding gums and falling teeth. So skoboot. With a diet consisting mostly of cured and salted meat and dried grains, the Malays and apparently can't read. The Malays and lethargy should have been the first symptoms recognized as scurvy. Scurvy? Is skoboot a German name or is it even a real? Anyways, but it was not until gums started bleeding and teeth falling out that we realized we had to do something to have our expedition members. As they are something to save our expedition. Man, I really can't read. As they are exploring provinces that have an unknown flora and fauna to us, it would be unwise to eat anything as it could be poisonous. Maybe we should try to establish contact with the natives of Ayaviri and ask for their help. Trade for their medicine. No, try eating some fruit first. Yeah, fruit sounds good. Send gift. Portugal received a gift from the Palatinate. Palatinate? Is that the Pfalz or? Yes. Okay, let's keep going. We have Newt alone. We are in a lot of debt. It's costing us what? 4 income a week. Just to repay the interest of our debt. Kind of unsettling. But so far we are still able to pay it off. If we make a white peace deal. We may need to return soon. But we have Portuguese. Okay, no, we have enough people there. The Portuguese, yes, Navarra and Portugal have a general, so everything is alright. I see them attacking when we are almost finished with Paris. Exploration finished. Mission cancelled. Explore Atlantic South America coast. Yes. Bourbonnais occupied La Marche. Be renewed alone. Another loan. Another loan. Okay, the French are going away. Nice. England. My Queen England declared war upon their enemy Scotland. Doesn't Scotland have allies? Is protected by France. Ah. Does that mean they get into a war with England now? Let's hope so. If the English land troops, it would be great. But I guess they wouldn't do that. They would probably just conquer Scotland and then do nothing. Yeah, let's stay there. Again, Tunis annoying us. The French are building army. They are overtaking us. Horrible. Can we get rid of some of the allies? Yes? No. No. Then... Is there apanage? I don't know what that is. That means they can't make peace treaties. And Milan also cannot. Ally in a war, land of war, Milanese military strength. If you could get rid of them, it would be in our favor, the war. Huh. Let's keep going. If we can pick them off one by one, the French, then we still can win. They occupied some. Let's send troops in there, because the AI has the ability, not the ability, the habit of leaving sieges before they are finished. Renewed alone, siege of Charter is over. Stay in this province. No, where's Aragon going? They're going to get stackwiped. They're running into the enemy. You have to follow. Let's hope that we arrive in time. No, the French are coming. What did I do? Feathery meals. The only residents of South Georgia seem to be birds. Birds and more birds. The large birds, nicknamed penguins by the ship's crew due to their small wings, seem to be fearless of us. The first one we caught stared at us and could not be bothered to fly or run away. When we grabbed it by its legs and held it upside down, it made a great noise. The flock of penguins around us came running to its assistance and tried to bite us with their large beaks. Our provisions are low and these birds are fed and look good enough to eat. How brutal. If it moves, eat it. That's cold. These poor penguins getting eaten. We are losing this battle even though the French armies aren't there yet. We have to retreat. Perfect, we can get to Paris. Send those to Paris too. Oh shit, time is gone. Let's see. Some are going to back to besieging Poitou. Some are coming north. Treatise on Natural Philosophy. A promising thinker to some, a dangerous instigator to others, Ignacio de Alarcón has recently published a new work of natural philosophy, showing that it is very likely that many of the things we have held evident up until now might in fact be wrong. To make matters worse, the thinker has also used the opportunity to provided by the publication to mock the religious establishment. Taken together, this has created a strong aversion against these new ideas, with some arguing that Ignacio de Alarcón should be incarcerated and punished, while others at the very least distance themselves from the text. These are interesting ideas? No, we cannot allow such blasphemy. Yes. The French aren't coming that close, so let's move out again. Move them here. It's close to Paris. Oh shit, what am I doing? Oh no. Can you get back? Yes. We need to protect Paris. The only win condition we currently have in this war. Please, please, please. 7% is low, but possible. 21%, okay. Next tick. If not, we have a problem, I guess. Totonac has failed in their holy duties and doomsday is now upon them. Okay. What is Totonac? And what does doomsday mean? In this context. I guess they are just bankrupt or something. You can invest in technology, shipyards. So, land transportation of a lot of cargo is simply too expensive. Moving it by ship is more efficient. Building shipyards will provide enough ships to do so. You can build shipyards. So another building that I think we already could build before that. Yes, 100%. I definitely saw this. We could build shipyards before that. But we can build them now even more, I guess. Exploration finished. Mission cancelled. Explore Pacific South American Sea. Pacific? Wow. We are getting farther and farther away. Now the Pacific. The west coast of America. How is the colony doing? It looks good. And we could start... Where are our conquistadors? Here. Could send them over here now. Because we will colonize further as soon as we get the administrative power to get the second colonist. We'll need another army to guard this province. Perfect, the French are going away. They will leave us Paris. 28%. Some modifier. I don't know if we will peace out right away or if we will try to fight them. I guess they are kind of... The armies are... We can pick them up or off one by one. So we could win the battles. But if they gather, then we have no chance. Sweden entered a military alliance with Burgundy. Okay. Do we still have an alliance with them? Yes. They have a lot of alliances. Can they even afford it? The French are coming back. 28% again. Soon. -12. How are we losing that much money? Missionaries, army maintenance. That's the leading cost. But trade is going up in profit. Oh, what does Aragon? Why are they starting these fights? They have to wait for us. Taking out another loan? Siege of Paris isn't continuing properly. And the French are gathering dangerously. Native Rising. Yes, perfect. And we won. Gift, something, Austria, Morocco. Another gift from Brittany to Portugal. Exploration finished again. Can we explore further? Southeast Pacific Sea. Yes, can explore further. So let's try to finish the siege in this episode. But if this continues to drag on, it will be hard. Bribes growing more accepted. What is the difference between an honest man and a fool? The fool doesn't know he is being swindled. So goes an increasingly common saying in Castile, the spirit of which is proven through a more sinister change in their social fabric. Bribes are beginning to be seen as a natural consequence of the market, where any action carries a price. Those who refuse to take bribes are viewed as precisely what the saying suggests, fools. Worse than fools, since they are deliberately refusing money that could be theirs. The consequence of this cynicism is that any form of power truly corrupts, and no one who believes it is immune. And no one who believes it is immune. The consequence of the cynicism is that any form of power truly corrupts, and no one who believes it is immune. Maybe my English isn't that good, but the sentence doesn't make much sense. Not even the queen. The queen, if the queen is corrupt, then it isn't corruption. Or? Okay, anyway, we gain 0.5 corruption. It's going to cost a lot of money. Again. But corruption gives money, I think. No, it reduces national unrest. There's nothing else beneficial. I thought it would give something more beneficial. We won? Pretender? What? We just beat some indigenous rebels, 9,000 of them, with 3,000 men. It's ridiculous. And now we killed them. 5,500. Our armies are overpowered. It's ridiculous. Perfect. The siege of Paris is over. The siege of Paris. The siege lasted 610 days, before the garrison finally succumbed to hunger and disease. Castile now controls the province. The garrison were allowed to march out, keeping their flags and arms. We won the siege. And I would say this is a great ending for today's episode. I hope you liked it. If yes, please leave a like and comment. And I hope I will see you tomorrow. Until then, bye.